And welcome back, everyone. Now, today is our weekly do-yourself segment. This week's topic about a popular cosmetic update to enhance any bathroom or kitchen wall. Today, we're talking about backsplashes. Ashley Kirkland is at Lowe's this morning to learn more about it. Morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. We're back here at Lowe's for Do-It-Yourself Wednesday today, and today's topic is a little bit more on the decorative side. We're talking about kitchen backsplash. It's also for bathrooms as well. And if you've probably seen in homes or your own home that it's usually a continuation of the countertops that goes up into the wall to add a little pop of color or a little bit of more decoration to a wall. Now, you can have backsplash such as this, more the granite, which is just a little less fancy, but we have also different types of backsplash that you can use to apply to your walls, which would require more of these little pieces. So we'll be back a little later with Pro Services Specialist Jeremy Wright, who's going to show us how to apply the pieces. You want to make sure to apply them correctly and properly so they won't be crooked or slanted, and then you'll have a backsplash mess. But I'll take it back to you in the studio for now. Ashley Kirkland reporting live at Lowe's in Marquette, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ashley. Welcome back. Now, if you're a fan of makeover and home improvement shows, well, you might be familiar with a pretty interesting swanky trend called backsplash. It's not meant to fill an entire wall, but to add a little pop of different texture as an accent to your kitchen or bath. Ashley Kirkland is with the experts at Lowe's this morning to show us how it works. Ashley?
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. We're back here at Lowe's for Do-It-Yourself Wednesday. And what I actually found out is that backsplash has been around for years now, but it has become a recent trend for people to add to their bathroom and kitchen walls. Now, I am joined once again by Jeremy Wright, Pro Services Specialist here at Lowe's, and he's going to teach us a little bit more about how to apply backsplash. But first, we're going to talk about the shopping part. Jeremy, what can you tell us about backsplash and what's the first step?
Well, the first step is going to get all the material that you're going to need, and one of the biggest things is figuring out what we're actually going to put up.
Well, that sounds easy enough, right?
Well, not really, just due to all the different options. So it just depends on what thing you're kind of going for your backsplash. Whether you want to put a stone-based product or a clear tile like we have here, or if you want to just put a normal tile up. It just depends on your taste of what you want to put up.
Okay, so what products do we need to purchase before starting the backsplash project?
So the big one is going to be your tile that you're going to pick, and before you come into the store, you're going to measure so you know how much tile you're going to need. You're also going to need your mortar, your grout, and then your hand tools. There's a kit that we have here that comes with all the tools that you're going to need. If you're using just tile and not these put together ones, you'll also need spacers, and then the last major thing is your level, so that way there's everything comes out nice and straight.
Now, is one easier than the other if you want to do just a solid tile or these ones that are put together?
I think the solid tiles are easier unless you're doing very little tiles, because then it's a lot of repetitiveness to it.
Okay, and so you're telling me that in this kit I can purchase all of these materials in that one little kit?
Not all of the materials, just the hand tools that are needed. You'll still need to get the mortar and the grout.
Okay, and so a little later you're going to tell us how to put it together. It's pretty much an easy step, right?
That's right. There's only 5 steps to doing it, but it takes about 3 days to do.
And it takes a lot of concentration because, like I said before, I saw a friend and she had some very crooked backsplash, so you have to be really careful.
Yeah, just have to be patient with it. Make sure you're working with your level.
Okay, so it's kind of like coloring inside the lines, Vicki, but I'll take it back to you in the studio. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Marquette, TV6 News.
All right, thanks, Ashley. I don't know.
Welcome back, everyone. If you've ever wanted to spruce up your kitchen, you may want to consider adding a backsplash, but it has to be done right. This morning, TV6's Ashley Kirkland is at Lowe's to show us the proper way to apply backsplash to your wall. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Greg. That's right. We're back here at Lowe's for Do-It-Yourself Wednesday, and we've been going through the steps of applying a backsplash properly. But first, you have to buy the right products, which we showed in the last segment. And now I'm joined again by Jeremy Wright, Pro Services Specialist here at Lowe's, and he's going to tell us the rest of the steps. Jeremy, what's next in this process?
Next is bringing everything home and making sure that you have your layout all planned out if you're going to do any angled tile or things like that. Then once you have that all figured out, you're going to get your nice straight line on your wall, so that way you don't have crooked tile. Once you get that done, then we mix our mortar, which is what's going to go on the drywall, and you apply that with a trowel, and you're going to want a nice even coat, only working in like 4 foot by 4 foot segments. That way you don't dry it out. Once you get the mortar on, you put the tile on, and you make sure it's nice and straight. Maybe have a second opinion standing back, taking a look, because we don't want anything looking crooked.
And once you put the mortar on and you want to wipe off the excess, how can you make sure that doesn't stick and dry on the tile or the backsplash?
You just actually, to get any of the mortar off, all you use is a wet sponge and it comes right off, no problem. Because once you let that set for a day, you then apply your grout, which goes and fills in all the cracks, and you apply that with a nice little floating, it's more of a rubber based, and you apply that, and you're going to let that set. Once it sets for a little bit, then you take, again, just a wet sponge, and you wipe your tiles all clean. And if there's a fog that ends up, there will be a fog because you're going to end up wiping it several times before it looks all nice and done.
Okay, and backsplash is not just for cosmetic or just to look pretty. It also serves a practical purpose. What is that?
The purpose is just, instead of just having drywall that your water splashes against, it's a harder surface, so that way you're less likely to maybe damage your drywall or something like that. It withstands against, grease and things like that. A lot of people put them behind their stoves particularly.
Okay, that's why it's called backsplash.
Yeah.
Is there a particular way or a product that you would need to clean the backsplash?
Nope, nothing special about it. Just soap and water works just fine.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy, once again for teaching us how to do something new for our homes. And if you want to add some backsplash, come down to Lowe's and talk to Jeremy about the products and what you need to do to get started. I'll take it back to you, Greg. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Marquette, TV6 News.
All right, thank you, Ashley.